school was going to be like the movies. I'm talking singing basketball stars, adventurous detention sessions, and epic food fights. But after 4 years of high school, I've come to the conclusion that high school was not exactly the way the movies made it out to seem. Because instead of singing and dancing through our problems, we were busy studying, building our resumes, and getting ready for this very day, graduation day. But it's funny that when I walk onto the stage, I get the same feeling I got when I first walked onto this campus 4 years ago. Full circle, as Mrs. Hill would say. And although it's the same feeling, I'm a totally different person. We all are. We've changed in the last 4 years. 952 days to be exact. There have been 952 school days full of growing and learning and absorbing and stressing and crying and laughing. And those days have been filled with early mornings with half of our class studying in the music hallway and then being kicked out. And late nights at the library while we tried to fit as many of us as we could into an unreserved study pod and then being kicked out. And those days were filled with Latin conjugations and math equations. They were filled with history packets and chapter books. We've had days that ended with musical concerts and basketball tournaments. Some of us spent nights going over debate cases or finalizing the details on our science Olympiad experiments, or even running over our lines for the plays. And over the last 4 years, we've taken our knowledge that we've gained and experiences that we've lived, and we've built our own identities. From being an anxious freshman to an anxious senior. Though the feeling is the same, we're totally different people. And just like characters in a movie, we've all come full circle. Throughout the last 4 years, we've also created memories of getting Pazookies or going on Dutch runs. We've all shared the same feeling of studying till 2 a.m. And then that wave of comfort when we log into social media and see we weren't alone. We've shared laughter as we exchanged myth movie projects. And we've all shared the physical pain of Hagen's workouts. Now, though these memories were too minute to make it to the big screen, there are some memories in high school that were almost cinematic. Like the quiet moment right before we would all stand up to cheer on the academic team, and you could feel the rumble of the bleachers. Or moments like the last couple minutes of winter formal as we all got into a circle and we sang 80 songs at the top of our lungs. Like the morning we spent, eating breakfast in a cold parking lot, watching the sunrise together. Or like the way our class looked as we all walked to the band field one last time, covered in black clothing and drenched in body paint and waving our signs, and then coming back with the pride of winning our last Phoenix Bowl. Oh, and not to mention being the only and first class to win Spirit Points all 4 years in a row. It's times like these that I truly saw the beauty and fun that all those teenage films are talking about. And although these memories were Oscar-worthy, my favorite memories are moments that aren't even considered to be put into film. These moments are so significant to me. Like the conversations we would have with one another as we grabbed a quick snack in the snack room right before class started. Or the moments where we would willingly give up a book or calculator to anyone in need. Or the memories of someone always playing a piano in the background while the rest of us did our homework. Those are times that I'm going to miss the most. And it's between these moments and scenes that we bonded. But before our time here comes to an end, we also must acknowledge the people behind the screen. Behind each of our accomplishments are our families, just as behind every single amazing movie is an amazing set crew. Throughout our lives, our parents have acted as directors, trying to guide us in the right way. And though sometimes seen as harsh or overdramatic, that guidance helped build the people that we are today. And it was our teachers that acted as cameramen, giving us different perspective and different angles on different subjects. And without the support of you guys, this show truly could not have gone on as smoothly as it has. Thank you from our class to you. And as I think about my years here, I think of a quote from one of the greatest philosophers of our time, Little Wayne, when he says, "Life is a movie, let love play its role." Whether we found love through books or subjects, or through our friends in this class. I hope we use that love when we leave, because that's something that no movie or screen can ever capture. Love. Let us use the love that we found here and go and make life even better than the movies. Use the knowledge that we gained and the love that we felt and somehow close that 14-inch gap between our brains and our hearts. What this class has given to me truly can't be captured through a camera. And I can't wait to see how you're all going to change this world when you make your own movie. And though I've said before that high school is far different from what I've seen on screen, if it was a movie, this has to be one of the best parts yet. Thank you, class of 2018.